Federal Reserve. We just keep finding out information about what happened, exactly how much money was given in the bailouts, who it was given to, and Bloomberg got this only from filing a Freedom of Information Act request, and it turns out the Federal Reserve also gave out public funds, $1.2 trillion in fact, and there we have some of the banks who received those funds: Morgan Stanley, Citi, Bank of America. So isn't that nice to know? Every day, a new bit of information of how much more money they gave out to save the economy.
I mean, I think it's a little frightening that we're just finding this out now. I mean, thank God for FOIA requests, but to find this out so much later than it actually happening, where was the media? Where were the financial journalists? Why was this kept a secret for so long? And why aren't I hearing anyone get outraged?
Why was the FOIA request? Yeah, or I don't know how long it actually took them for the request to be honored and for them to get the information, but the Federal Reserve also kept this information a secret from the Government Accountability Office, so they were doing everything they could to keep it off the books.
Yeah, I mean, the Fed is notoriously secretive, and when they release meetings of their minutes, they don't say who said what. But this is like beyond even that. I mean, keeping it even from other government agencies really, I think, is beyond the pale. And they also gave huge amounts of money to foreign banks, not just American banks, which makes it all the more outrageous. I mean, in hindsight, I guess the economy was stabilized, so and they claim they've made a hefty profit, some $8 billion or something off of that. But still, definitely doesn't put a whole lot of confidence in the Fed.
Well, it was either, I guess it depends on what side of the table you're on, right? It was either stabilized, or they just kicked the can down the road, and now we're in for an even bigger problem.
Maybe Rick Perry was right, and the Fed needs to be audited.
Yeah.
I definitely think the Fed should be audited. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. All right, let's move on to next story. PETA, an organization in which I find their antics a little annoying personally, they are going to start a porn website. Can you believe